So when we look at amending Section 3 and striking out subsection 5, which is the time period that is prescribed here, that within 24 hours of purchasing or receiving the metal with a certain weight that's prescribed, the dealer has to provide the information that they collect to a law enforcement agency, presuming that they think there's something wrong. And the issue with the 24 hours is that our world doesn't work that way. We have statutory holidays, we have weekends, we have extended Christmas holidays, and this doesn't allow for any of that. So Christmas Eve, you take in something, or the day before Christmas Eve, you're now going to have to report on Christmas Day, supposedly. And if you don't, you're in trouble. And I think part of what really offends me, and I will try very hard not to go over ground already trod, Madam Chairperson, but, you know, this is not doing what it was supposed to do. And already in the discussion I've been hearing in this House, the focus is entirely on the dealer. But when you guys get out in front of the media, you're going on and on and on about how this is going to stop the thief. But you actually look at the bill, and this is about requirements from the dealer. So you are making a small business person jump backwards through hoops while holding, you know, a glass of water. And it's all the onus here is on the small business dealer, which you have failed utterly to convince me that that is going to stop any thief. Everything that's in this bill is after the fact. The theft has occurred. All you're trying to do is build a database in which to chase somebody down after the fact, if you can actually find them. And in the meantime, you have now put a whole sector of people, a whole, I don't know what you used to describe a certain kind of business, but a certain kind of business under all of these prescriptions. They have to report it within 24 hours, has to be a certain weight. All the onus is on them. They have to do all the work. And the 24 hours thing, well, I mean, I'm remembering the movie Garden State, in which, you know, there was a scrap metal dealer in there that was doing very strange things, and he might well have worked 24 hours, 7 days a week. But most people in North America still manage to close their business for some period of time. So this is an unreasonable requirement of any business person, and it doesn't take into consideration any kind of, like, if you want to say 24 hours of a business day, okay, I'm in. You want to say 24 hours Monday to Friday, okay. But this is 24 hours. Stop. So you now expect someone, you know, if you sell it at 8 o'clock at night because you're open, and I'm getting a bit silly here, but you get my point. You know, because you're open late on a Thursday night and at 8:55 you sell something, that means the next night when you close at 6, doesn't matter. Your deadline, you got to stay late in order to hit your deadline unless you can manage to get it done earlier. So it's just the kind of thing that makes me nutty about legislation, because it doesn't take into consideration the way people actually work. And I really resent making the small business person the bad guy here.